We've got a really nice American Professional 2 Strat in for some work today. I love the antique natural burst finish, and we're going to be making my favorite modification of all time to this guitar, and that is installing Lawler Strat pickups. By far my favorite Strat style pickups if you're in the market for some. Now, I wanted to take this video to tell you about some of the unique features of the wiring for the American Professional 2 range. So let's go ahead and flip up the pick guard and see what we've got. Now, first and foremost, notice that you have a humbucker, single humbucker route on your American Professional 2, so you can install 2 humbuckers if you want. And then let's look at the wiring itself. Now, notice they actually use a multi-way super switch to do some of the S1 switch wiring. So if you ever do any modifications yourself, you already have this premium part installed, ready to go. They use a push-push switch rather than a push-pull to accomplish the S1 switching. And that's good too, because the knobs on Strats do not accommodate push-pull pot switching, at least in my opinion. And then last but not least, look over here. This is a printed circuit board, but it's actually just a treble bleed with the capacitors and the resistors mounted onto the circuit board. And this is important too, because if you play with a lot of vintage style fuzz pedals, generally speaking, treble bleeds do not play very naturally with vintage style fuzzes, especially as you roll off the volume control. So if you play with sort of Mark II, Mark 1.5 fuzz pedals, you may be interested in removing your treble bleed and you'll get a more natural sound. But definitely a cool set of wiring, and you got a lot of premium parts if you do elect to make modifications to your American Professional 2. We're going to install these pickups and it's going to sound excellent. Can't wait to get this back to the client.